I like your pants around your feet.
DJ Cummerbund.
I like your pants around your pants. I like your feet around your feet. I like your pants. I love pants and I love feet.
Mary's going to Nickelback tonight. Out there at Blossom. Big sold-out show.
Very exciting.
Now, did you make a giant cardboard sign that says Pants Feet by any chance?
No, but the day
Well,
is
guess
young.
what? We made you one.
Did you? I'll take it with me.
No, I didn't. That's a lack of forethought on my part, and for that I sincerely apologize.
Well,
but,
wait a minute, though.
Yes.
CVS is right there. I
True.
could,
Yeah.
theoretically, go get a poster board,
Theoretically, you
markers,
get a lot of things. Yeah.
some markers,
Yeah.
just write Pants Feet on it. Or is it called Feet Pants? What's the title of the song?
I think it's Pants Feet. Is it Feet Pants?
I don't know.
Oh,
See, we got to come to a consensus here.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, I will write on a poster board and I'll hold it up. Now,
It is called Pants Feet.
okay,
Yeah.
I am in pretty much the back of the pavilion, so I don't know that
Oh, you
they'll
are.
see it.
You're under the shed there.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll see it from way back there.
Okay.
Or I could get two.
It's something to
One
consider.
that says pants, one that says feet, and make Brian hold one too.
Make him hold
And then
one.
you can go back and forth. You can switch. 'cause
Exactly.
It goes
Pants, feet, pants. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder, if that DJ Cummerbund remix there has gotten so much heat behind it that maybe, I mean, even Nickelback themselves have alluded to how much they enjoy that version of that song. So maybe they'll do it tonight, unsolicited. I don't know. Hey, here's one you might remember. I love pants and I love feet. They're coming tonight with Brantley Gilbert and a guy named Josh Ross, who was just here performing.
Mm-hmm. Sounded great.
Mary, was that why you came in?
No, I had a dental cleaning. I had a teeth cleaning that was
Here in the
over.
office. Who's doing
They
it? Is
come to
Curtis
here?
still doing
Curtis is
house
doing
cleaning?
it.
On a side,
Wow.
Yeah.
side hustle.
Well, good for him.
No, it was in Willoughby, but it was over at like 10 after 12, so I just came straight to work.
Oh, I thought you came in for the dude.
Well, that was a plus.
Yeah.
And there was free wraps, too, and cookies.
Free wraps. Yeah. Free wraps and cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's the name of the guy that played today?
Josh Ross.
Josh Ross. And then his one guitar player looked like Kenny Powers.
I don't know who that was.
That was just like his
backup
support,
dude
yeah.
or whatever, yeah.
But you liked him, right? I mean,
Yeah, he's great.
you were familiar with him before that?
I've heard his one song's called Trouble, but I didn't know anything else by
I
him.
knew you were trouble when we walked in.
That's Taylor
Is that
Swift.
him? That's not him?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
And then a goat screams?
No.
Nope. Well, this guy is he's another Canadian. I have to think that that's why they're taking him out with him.
I don't think Brantley Gilbert is Canadian, is he?
Isn't he? I thought Brantley Gilbert was Canadian.
So, you
But
know,
maybe he isn't.
Oh,
Gilbert.
no, I'm in all caps, and then I always feel like I'm screaming.
You were trouble when you walked
Yeah, that's that guy.
in. So shame on me now. Flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble.
Never gets old.
It's literally me in the car.
The GOAT remix. That's you in the car screaming?
Yeah, when I think I'm like hitting the notes like with Whitney Houston or whoever, like Celine,
Ah.
all of them.
Yeah.
Brantley Gilbert is from Jefferson, Georgia,
Oh, okay.
not Canada.
Maybe they're just all friends. Well, that Josh Ross dude is from... Josh Ross was going to be a professional football... He wanted to join the Canadian Football League. He went to college on a... I heard he went to college on a football scholarship. And that's how easily you can pivot. Because people forget. People
What
think...
position?
All of them.
He's not like a big dude.
Well, I don't know. I just heard that what he did before country music. But, people forget. People think that Canada is just Vancouver and Toronto and Calgary. And that's why so many country artists come from Canada, because most of Canada is the sticks.
True.
What's that?
What country artists are from Canada?
There's a lot of them
Shania
from
Twain.
Canada, Shania. Yeah. There's a lot of country artists from Canada.
Therefore, lots.
Because there are tons of hill rods up there. They've got like a built-in audience. It's like
No, dude, I mean, if you're talking names, Shania Twain is the only one. Lindsay L has a couple hits.
What about Josh Ross? What about Katie Lang? What
You're-
about
you're
Anne
losing me
Murray?
here.
Are you dissing the Snowbird?
I'm just saying I don't know any of these people.
Well, what about...
As
like
I
country
skim this
music.
list, I don't know. They got Brian Adams on this
Okay,
list.
but
He's
here's
not a country
but here's what I'm
artist.
saying. There are a lot of, just because you never heard of them, there are a lot of country artists from Canada.
Maybe that are big in Canada, not that are big here.
Well, they don't have to be big here.
Well, that's what it felt like you were alluding to.
I wasn't. I was saying that most of Canada,
Is
it's
country
like the
music.
it's like the friggin' Canadian, it's like the Australian outback. Gordon Lightfoot, you're telling me he's not a country legend?
no.
No, he's more folk.
Sundown, you better take care. boy.
He folk.
Oh.
He folks people up.
Yeah, Shania Twain and Lindsay L are probably the two biggest names on this
Who?
list. Shania Twain and Lindsay L.
Right, like I've never heard of Lindsay L. So,
She's had
It's-
several hits.
and I believe you. I'm just saying that like what people know is different from. Maybe there's a massive American following for Kira Isabella.
I don't get
A
Shania-
Canadian
Emerson
country
Drive
artist.
Emerson Drive is like middle.
Like, what does impress Shania Twain? Because, like, if you're not impressed by Brad Pitt or rocket scientists, like, what's going to get you going, lady?
Well, for a while it was Mutt Lange.
That
And then
didn't work
after
out.
that, not so much.
Well, what do the rest of the lyrics say? When she's like, it doesn't impress me if you know.
I told you I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I only know, like, one little bit of most
And by the
songs.
way,
She wants you to keep her warm in the middle of the night.
but
That's what
she
impressed me.
Does she think
also
Brad, so she is attracted to blankets?
I guess, but that's the lyric. That won't keep me warm in the middle
Maybe
of
she
the
needs to
night.
go. Maybe that's why she's not impressed by rocket scientists, because she doesn't understand thermodynamics.
Maybe she likes fat gingers to hold her through the night and keep her warm.
Well, you just
yeah, maybe that's true. I mean, she's not you know,
Who's your favorite fat ginger, Mary?
Who's my favorite fat ginger?
Like, you think this the hottest? Is
Who's
it
that dead guy? He was a bad guy in Mission Impossible.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Him.
He was not a ginger.
Kind of.
No.
What
he was
about
blonde.
was it Patrick Kenna?
What about
I don't know
Luke
who that
Combs?
He was.
I
was
like Luke Combs.
Sandlot.
Luke Combs' voice.
He was. The,
If you want to go most talented, I would pay really good money to go see Luke Combs, but I am
The
not
kid from The
physically
Sandlot,
attracted
yeah.
to him.
Patrick
know,
Renna, that's his name.
Shania Twain was really lucky back when that song came out, because if it had come out now, you know, she really ducked that cancel culture thing, because when she sang "That Don't Impress Me Much," Italian Americans got all up in arms.
Oh, yeah?
What did they sound like?
Hey, that don't impress me much.
So you're
what
mad.
you're doing there? They're mad because
so
they go.
you're mad that she's saying it don't impress me much.
Yes, because they are not Canadian. They're
Hmm.
Italian Americans. Italian Canadians loved it.
Ah,
They felt seen and
Um,
represented.
that don't impress me much. Hey.
That too. But just because she's not a scholar in the laws of thermodynamics does not mean that she doesn't know what's going to get somebody hot.
Well, she should know how to stay warm in the middle of the night.
Hmm.
And do you want another person to be the reason you're warm at night?
Yeah, why not?
No.
Why?
I just.
It's nice. An organic warmth. What's the matter with that?
I don't like.
You like a
touching women.
blanket. You
Not when I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, like
Well, let me
I
sleep.
like cold, or I like cuddling, like for a little bit before bed, maybe a little bit in the morning. But when we're actually sleeping, get away from me.
Poundcake knows. What is the first law of thermodynamics, Poundcake? You'll remember this from college.
Articles in motion will stay in motion.
No.
Nope.
I think I know this.
I'm sure you do. You went to college.
Can I say it?
We all took physics.
Or what I think
Of course
it is?
you can.
Haha, I did not.
It's that, like, energy cannot be created or destroyed. Like, it remains the same.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's the second law?
Of
We
thermodynamics.
Don't talk about thermodynamics.
The second law is metal is a conductor.
Poundcake, no. No.
You have if this is your first time with thermodynamics, you have to thermodynamic.
Yes.
The first rule of thermodynamics is do not talk about thermodynamics. Poundcake knows. Let him answer the rest of them, because he knows. I know that he knows because he cornered me a couple of years ago and he goes, let me talk to you about the laws of thermodynamics. And I was like, all right, fine. So all he's got to do is just recall. But you remember from physics.
Okay, what was the question again?
He's
Second
going,
law?
he's going all the way back to what's the question again?
No, I'm saying you said the second
Yeah,
law.
the second law. She nailed the first one. What's the second law of thermodynamics?
Well, let's
Can you,
recap.
can you use it in a sentence, please?
Recap.
Yes, what is the second law of thermodynamics?
Country of origin.
Recap the first law of thermodynamics.
Energy can neither be
No,
created
no,
nor
for pounds-
destroyed.
I heard her.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to see what you said.
Energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Yep.
Second law, it comes after the first.
Yes.
Energy can't be created nor destroyed.
That's the first one.
Ah, I'm not done yet.
He's putting an addendum on it.
Unless you have a bad attitude.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Nailed
Threw
it.
the bad attitude in there. That's right.
And you just have no energy and you take a nap and then the energy's
Yep,
back.
that's the kind of energy they're talking about.
Eat
too.
right,
Mhm.
exercise.
Exercise. Where were you exercising?
Oh, Orange Theory Fitness. Oh, God, look at my
Oh.
arms. They're so big.
Hey, look at you.
They
Are
are
you
really big.
only doing arms, by
No,
the
I'm
way?
not.
Like,
That's some energy.
I
that
love
can't be
you, but the
destroyed.
rest of you doesn't look like you've
No.
changed that
No,
much.
you guys
No,
don't
his
see.
belly is smaller.
Is
and so
it?
are his legs.
It's,
Okay.
it's the way I'm sitting. None of you
You
guys
take
actually
your
have.
pants off?
No, he's got shorts on.
Oh, you got shorts
I
on
have
today.
shorts.
They look very short.
He's wearing short pants.
They are,
It's
they're
because
above his
the way I'm sitting, I'm slouching. I don't have.
Don't slouch.
I have good posture when I stand. But
That's the
There was a lady
That's
at
the fourth law of thermodynamics. Don't
Don't
slouch.
there was a lady at Buzzard Fest, and we were in the broadcast tent. We were just talking to people and signing things or whatever. And she goes, Poundcake's posture is amazing. I go, yeah, because he always like sticks his boobies out and walks around. I go, don't ever dismiss his posture.
you know, it's not,
He walks with his shoulders back.
Mhm.
You know?
I hate the stupid angle on this camera because none of you guys have your Crocs showing the rest of your body. You don't see the torso. But the way I'm
No,
sitting,
if you click over to our live OnlyFans stream, it's all crotches.
Uh-huh.
you literally have
Under the desk.
I've got my camera pointed. I don't have pants on at all, so my camera's pointed directly at my twig and berries.
Yeah, all you guys are chest up. So yeah, it does. It looks like I have a fupa, the way I'm sitting, but I don't. I'm either the same weight I was when I started, or like I am.
Probably a few pounds heavier just because of the muscle you've put on.
Yeah. Well, then why don't we change your camera angle?
Because you can't really.
There's not a lot of spots in there for it.
No.
Because
No.
like when it was like straight forward on him, it's that fisheye, and it looked super
I see,
weird.
Yeah.
Put it under the desk. Under the
But like
desk.
if I stand up,
Under the desk.
my fupa's gone.
Yeah.
You don't have a. I don't even think you're using that word right, Cody.
Fat upper. Poundcake area.
There you go.
Yeah, he's using it right. Well, then you know what you should do? Stand the whole show.
I'm not gonna do that.
You know, I didn't ever start sitting at work or sitting during my show until I came to Cleveland.
I was gonna say
I
I've
used to
never
stand
seen you
for my whole
stand.
show because it keeps you in an aggressive position, right? You get too comfortable. What have I told you?
What do you need to be aggressive for?
Because I used to have a very, very, contentious relationship with my audience. So I was always.
You hated them.
No, I didn't hate them. They hated me. I was always, we had a love-hate thing going on. No, for the longest time. But now, these new studios, by the way, I wouldn't be able to stand because they're kind of at a weird height. Oak Tree, I could have stood if I wanted to. I think the first 2 weeks I was on the air in Cleveland, I still stood. And then I was like, yeah, this is going to get, might be time to sit.
Yeah, you were sitting by the time I got on the show.
Yeah. By the way, next week, 1 week from today, will be our 1-year anniversary in the new downtown studios.
Nice.
As of today, we've been here for 51 weeks. Poundcake, did you see the photo of the pterodactyl that's going viral? Because a guy is sure that he saw a pterodactyl out in the wild, and people are going crazy.
I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't at Cascade Park in Elyria. So
Well, no, but you can't have everything. I mean, this guy posted a photo. Said, I captured he called it a pteranodon. His pterodactyl photo, he was walking through a nature preserve, and he had taken and posted a picture, and the interwebs went crazy. And I have to think that had your mom posted a photo like this, it might have been a different situation for her.
What did he say when he posted? Did he say, "Look at this photograph"?
That's what he said.
Because Mary's going Nickelback.
That's really right. A guy named Paul Squires, no relation, said that his picture got a ton of views and reactions out of all of the wildlife pictures he's posted online. He said, boy, this pterodactyl one. Now, obviously, this is a guy who's goofing around. Your mom still believes that she saw a pterodactyl. So that's where the two of them kind of diverge in their opinions.
Yeah, I mean, last time I checked, she still believes she saw a pterodactyl.
Mm-hmm.
So. Why does it start with a P, by the way?
Dang it.
Well, because they drink a lot, and I don't know. I don't know what the
Like,
I don't know what the
we're making up-
etymology is of that.
We're making up names for animals that existed before we even got here, and you're trying to make it more complicated than it needs to be. You don't need you can start it with a T. Like, it doesn't know that it starts with a P. Why are
Well, we didn't
being-
make the word up. It's Greek. We didn't make the word up. English-speaking people didn't make it up.
Okay.
It's a Greek word. Why there's a P, don't know. Why is there a P in pound cake?
'Cause
You
it
could
starts
have
with a
just
P.
only because it's in there.
Pterodactyl
You could have been
starts
ound
with a T.
cake, huh?
Pterodactyl starts with a T, or it should start with a T.
But
it has a
the
P.
word, but the root word is Greek.
Yeah, we
So
can
it's
change,
gonna have
we
a-
change Greek words all the time.
That
All the
doesn't suit
time.
our agenda.
That's why we
Our
call them-
agenda,
that's
our
why we call them
anti-Greek
gyros.
agenda.
Yeah.
That's why PETA starts with a silent P. Anyway, the Greek word meaning winged finger is where you get pterodactyl. Now, Poundcake also knows that because, of course, he was a student of antiquities for a long, long time.
I took communications at the University of Akron. That's where I was a student.
Must be nice.
I'm sure they're real happy
Must
with me.
be nice. Yeah. Alan, you guys can't forget Nickelback, a great Canadian country band. That's what got us talking about the fact that these country guys are opening for Nickelback because Mary's going tonight to a sold-out show. That, just to refresh my memory, that you bought tickets for?
No.
And you didn't?
No.
But you're buying everything for Brian.
Yeah, I mean, anything he gets there, if he gets, a little non-alcoholic beer or a snack or something, I'm going to pay for that.
Oh, he's not going to drink.
He's sober. He's been sober for 2.5 years.
That's not what I asked.
So, no.
You know that
I don't think anyone's
you know,
relapsing at the Nickelback show.
You don't know that. There's going to be at least a couple of relapses at this Nickelback show. That's
There
what they
might
pride
be.
themselves on, is bringing to town a party atmosphere
Yeah.
that will completely override
Sobriety?
yes,
That's what it means
Your
to get bit by the
willpower.
bottle.
your battle just bit me.
We're not, I don't think that's on the agenda for tonight.
All right, not on yours, but I guarantee you there will be a couple of relapses.
Right. Not
Of-
on mine or Brian Bailey's.
Okay.
I cannot speak for the entirety of the, what's the
No,
capacity?
understood. I
20,000?
understand. Yes, something like that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is their encore song.
I think Pants Feet should be their encore song. I think they should come out and do Cleveland, you've been great. Here's Pants Feet.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it. The non-alcoholic beer just bit me.
Yes.
Damn rival wound up too tight. I got a fistful of whiskey, the bottle just bit me.
A fistful of whiskey. How does he hold it? Doesn't it run through his fingers so he can get drunk?
Like an idiot, just hold it like, oh, this is a good way to do this.
This should be in a bottle, really. I mean,
But the bottle bit him, so he's scared of it.
balls out is what he said?
Yeah,
His
all in,
balls are out?
balls
Jeez, he's holding balls out.
Wow. Well, you gotta love a good chanthem, right? All right. I mean, this is drinking and partying music, so it really will put everyone's sobriety to the test.
I'm excited.
Because if you've been taken to that show under duress, you're really gonna want to get drunk so
Brian
that you
kept-
might not remember it.
Brian kept being like, you owe me one. I said, then don't come. I am very well on the record of going to concerts alone. Don't come to this because you think I need you to so you can hold it over my head.
Well, plus, where's the fun in that? Like, why go to a show so he can hold it over
That's
your
what I
head?
said. I was like,
Right.
you do not have to come to this.
Right. My wife, Gwen, doesn't want me to go to shows with her that I don't dig
That's
the band.
exactly what I said. And he was like, well, I want to spend time with you.
That's what I said. I go, I'm happy to go.
Doesn't sound like
One
it.
Rascal Flatts show where I stood there with my arms crossed and she got all mad.
Well, I was like, I told him, I was like,
You doing that?
I don't want to hear it. I was like, I don't want to hear how bad the music is and how much you hate it. And he was like, well, I'm going to make fun of it.
Well,
I'm
no,
going
that's
to make fun of it the
no,
whole
no.
time.
What I said was, I go, I'll keep it to myself. I said, I like live music, you know, but we went to Jimmy Buffett years ago with your ex-wife.
My ex-wife?
Yes, your
My
ex-wife.
ex-wife. And everything's
Three of
about
us when
you.
it just was a monsoon at Blossom for Jimmy Buffett, and she loves Jimmy Buffett. And I said, I go, I'm not gonna, you know. I said, I'll keep it to myself. And we had a fine time, but I think she wants to see me getting into it. So if I'm standing there with my arms crossed, like, but I'm not saying anything. I'm like, you know, I'm down to hang out. You know, she's gone to plenty of shows with me that she wasn't exactly like chomping at the bit.
She looks back at you. Can't you just have fun?
Yeah, but I am having fun. I mean, we're hanging out. What I
He's
gotta
having
be
his version of
banging my
fun.
head to friggin'
Yes, you
cheeseburger
have
in
to.
paradise?
He's
Give me
having
a break.
Quarter bagel's worth of fun.
Crack a smile.
I smile when I want to.
No,
It's
you
not for
smile
free.
more.
I'm not just tossing them out.
You should smile more.
My smile gets earned. Anyway, who cares? Have fun tonight, Mary.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
It's going to be great.
All right, let me break here. I'll have those Disturbed tickets for you. Speaking of Blossom, they're going to be doing a show with Breaking Benjamin and Ginger. That's a good lineup. That's who they're bringing to Cleveland in a few weeks. They're going to play the 27th, Sunday night, out at Blossom. WMMS.com. I got a whole big VIP thing there for you, too. But if you want to go see Disturbed, I'll have those tickets for you after this break. 35192 to text for anything else. You can get the live stream at alancoxshow.com and listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Get ready to win your way to our 2023 iHeartRadio Music Festival.